suing.
No, we are not live suing. Hello, but we are live. Welcome, welcome. Sorry for the lack of pre-show tonight. Yeah. My tea is overbrewed now.
Sorry.
Oy. I need to have a tab of this is where all the people mounts are.
Yeah. Oh, like I said, what they need to do is replace the flying roulette because that no longer makes sense. Or it doesn't make a difference with a multi-seat roulette.
They don't have a flying roulette anymore. It's just gone.
See?
They never replaced it with anything.
Well, the button on my thing is flying mount roulette.
I think what they did was they simply got...
They're just the same button now.
Yeah. I have a mount roulette that will pull from everything, or I can pull from my favorites, but I don't have a flying mount roulette.
Yes. The mount roulette and the flying mount roulette are exactly the same thing now, but they're still separate symbols, and the one that I have on my dashboard is still technically the flying mount roulette. But yeah, they need to just say, yeah, that's all one thing, and replace the flying mount roulette command slot with a multi-seat mount roulette. Hi, Doodles. No, I suppose if you're willing to give up the favorites roulette, you could just set the favorites to be all your multi-seat mounts and just hit that as a substitute.
Nah.
Hi, Urka. Aw. I might do that.
Because when I'm out bussing around the world just by lonesome, I'll just randomly hit mount roulette. Especially in a hunt train.
Well, no. Well, that's the point. What you do is you favorite all the multi-seat mounts. So normally you just hit the mount roulette.
Yeah, but I want to be able to pull from them all when it's just my lonesome.
Yes, that's the point.
There's only one roulette button.
Surely they still have a separate button for the favorites, don't they?
No, it's a toggle that affects the roulette button. Yes. If you go into your mounts... There's a little checkbox at the bottom saying pull from favorites only. But it's all the same mountain button.
I wonder if it works separately with me since I do still have the flying mount roulette, which is a different icon.
It may be.
I still have the different icon.
Yeah, I don't have access to it anymore because when they got rid of access to it, it wasn't on my bar.
Yeah.
Hey, Chloe! Give us praise! We're actually turning in a book! And we both got lines!
Yes, hi Drago.
I can use that. And we get a Time War Gargantuan skin map out of it.
Ooh.
Or Tombstones of Poet. I'm going for the map.
Tombstones of Demonics. Probably the map for one thing. I might be maxed on the other. No, I'm not.
Wait, before you turn in. Back out, switch to Dark Knight.
Ooh, it gives you XP?
It gives you XP, a big chunk of XP.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Aren't you glad I remembered that?
So I select that. What is the bronze certificate of commendation?
It's basically a money token that you can spend with Chloe.
Okay. An ever so slightly special award presented to you by Chloe Aliapo. Try not to mind the numerous misspellings and juice stains.
Yes.
I think I'll take the mnemonics. Oh, yeah! That was like 3/4 of a level.
Yeah. Aren't you glad I remembered that?
Yes! I had no idea! I'll grab a new book to ignore.
Yes, grab us a new book, Chloe.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's nearly the exact same book I had before!
Oh no.
There are some differences, but... Yes, we are getting kind of wet.
God.
It's not bad rain, it's just kind of rain, but it is rain.
A couple of them are the same. Most of them are different. I got Alliance Raid Stormblood again. I got Cruiserweight M1 and M2 again. And most everything else, I think it's different. Okay. Let's check them out. Now, are the first 4 always the same?
They're always dungeon specific, but they can
Right.
vary a little nowadays because there's just so many different dungeon options.
So many things. Yeah. Leveling dungeons 1 through 49.
Leveling 51 through 59, 61 through 69, 71 through 79.
Ooh, yes. High level dungeons 50 and 60.
70 and 80.
Leveling dungeons 81 through 89, 91 through 99.
High level dungeons 90.
Dungeons 100.
Dungeons 100.
Now that matches. Alliance raids Stormblood.
Shadowbringers.
The Second Walk.
The Second Walk.
Okay. Omega Alphascape.
Alex Creator.
Meh. Eden's Gate.
Eden's Verse.
Meh. Cruiserweight M1 or M2.
M3 or M4?
Again. Containment Bay Z1T9 Extreme.
Limitless Blue Extreme.
Jade Stoa Extreme.
Pull of Tribute Extreme.
The Great Hunt Extreme.
Wreath of Snakes Extreme.
Minstrel's Ballad Hades Elegy.
The Cloud Deck Extreme.
Minstrel's Ballad Insinger's Aria.
Zodiac's Fall.
Treasure Dungeons.
Deep Dungeons.
No! And Frontline. Who cares?
Crystalline Conflict. About the same.
Who cares?
I'm glad that content is there for other people. It's not for me.
Yes!
Okay, now that we have that taken care of, because that turned to dust and mold come to midnight tonight.
Yeah. Probably What-chu-maky-maky.
Want to port there?
Sure. Want me to port us there?
Yes, please.
Right, you cheapskate.
I'm still rebuilding after my, stress buying of the market board mounts. I mean, I know I'm gonna need something for when TARDIS housing comes out.
And Orca, no, what's coming in is not atmospheric river, really. It's kind of, I forget the exact term, but it means it's been kind of coming in on its own schedule. And will probably leave on its own schedule.
Yeah, the term atmospheric river has been overused.
That too.
But it's April showers.
But it is far wetter in Tuliolol than it is here at the moment. It has rained. It will rain fairly heavily tonight, apparently.
Wrong one.
Yeah, we went too far.
Sorry.
Yep.
Did you roll, Jaw?
Hi, Zero. Halnuruk the Helphand. Zero Jaw is eager to hear back from Halnuruk.
I'm glad to see you, Theron, my Leah. I wish I could share the same consensus from our last drink, but Halnuruk hasn't been back. And yet, oddly enough, my shop has had an influx of other moblins clamoring for the fermented aloe juice. I hardly know what to think.
I think word of mouth is being busy. Or is that word of tongue flaps?
That's tongue flaps of tongue flaps.
Something like that.
No, it's tongue flaps of pie hole.
No.
It's the hole you put pie into. It's a pie hole.
In this case, it's tongue flaps of aloe hole.
Fair enough.
Faka! Elia! Theron! Cyril Ja!
Halnuruk?
Aloe Rock Juicy Mix is delicious, incredibly flavor tough.
Flavor top.
One sip and Halnuruk's sluggy feels melted away. Heavy Pack is now very light.
So the official word is, what was it, aloe rot?
Apparently.
Most days, Halnuruk's parents are all achy backs and grumpy words, but after sip drinking tasty aloe rock, they are happy mobbies both. Now we tell every mobby to slurp Cyril Ja's Juicy Mix.
So, you're to thank for all the customers. I'm glad to hear your parents are among those who benefited from our drink.
Stuff seeking is a solitary job. No one notices Halnuruk's sweat work, and no one smiles for Halnuruk's big and bring finds. But mobby friends, find fellows, grumpy parents, everyone jump skips for Juicy Mix. Halnuruk wants to make more jump skipping, wants to help make more Juicy Mix.
It seems your concoction healed not only his aching back, but his aching soul as well.
Things to please.
Well then, now that our team is united, I say we move on to our next drink, a beverage for Hanu Hanu. I understand their diet consists mainly of reeds, which are beyond the purview of my average fruit stand.
Yeah, that's not something you can turn into juice, I think.
Don't know. There's some good sugarcane juices out there.
Oh god, there was a Blue Sky post earlier.
Uh-huh.
It looked to me like the time to scatter rushes about the floor, but I've never been able to read a room.
That's a Hanu Hanu joke if I've ever heard one. Oh my god. But if we determine how reeds benefit their health, we might craft a comparable drink. You visited the Hanu Hanu from Kozumauka, haven't you? Did you learn anything about their diet while you were there? I am not doing the bottom one. Oh my god, that's so rude.
Yeah, though that would be the buns.
That would totally be the buns.
Top one.
Yeah. The reeds replace their energies. I don't think she knows much about aetherology.
I think that's the idea.
I see.
And we've actually been hanging around the science long enough that we're learning.
I'm surprised I would not be surprised at some point in the future in the game that we are effectively given the Archon test. And get Archon marks of our own.
Yes.
I see. Then a fruit rich in magical energies may be just what we need.
What about sparkle shiny Jatika bananas in Yaktel? Hanrik has a feather friend whose his bananas are a Hanu Hanu favorite. Oh.
Oh, you mean Najul? That's a marvelous suggestion. Yaktika has forests rich in magical energies, so its fruit must be as well. And if your friend vouches for it, all the better. So long as we ensure that one glass of juice is as satisfying as a meal of reeds, our Hano Hano customers will be wanting for nothing. Knowing your talents, I am sure you two can make it happen. You always do.
As it so happens, we know a few things about Zap bananas.
We need... Oh dear God.
Pikachu,
Grade
which
1
is
Gym
grade
Sap
one
of
Gym Sap
Vitality.
of Vitality. Wild Jatika bananas and branch bearer fruit. So yeah, it's kind of the same thing as last time, except it's a different gem sap, of course.
Hold on.
Crafting method. So that'll be ambrosial water, lesser Apollyon shells, and lime basil.
Yep. The thing is, I think I have some of this on the market board if it hasn't sold, so I'm checking my retainers.
You do this.
I have
I
Gym
don't
4
have any of
grade sap. No, it needs 1.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I have some Apollyon shells.
Okay. More than me.
I have all the shells that we need. I don't have anything else.
Right. Well, let's start seeing how expensive some of it is. Give me...
Start with
Give
the
me
branch
a,
bearer fruit because that's a drop.
Yeah.
It is, after all, from branch bearers.
Yeah, and I don't want to kill branch bearers. How many do we need?
12.
I can either... Well, that'll turn into 13. One set will be expensive, in quotes, with the others being very cheap. It's either that or get a set of 99. Okay, done.
Okay. I guess ambrosial waters, we need 32.
Right.
So we can go mine that if need be.
We sure can. Not convenient quantities. We're selling lots of 99.
It is from Elpis. It is a regular node.
Yes, yes. Wild Jatika bananas. 700 each. And what else was there?
Lime basil,
Right.
which is from Lakeland. I can go get the Elpis in Lakeland. It only take me about 375 gil total for the round trip.
Right.
So why
What
not
do you
do
want me to
that,
get?
and you can get the bananas.
Okay. I might do a pair of teleports because for one thing, I have built up a couple of triple triad cards to sell. I think I'm gonna stop by
Jatika's
the gold saucer.
Jatika bananas are in Yaktel.
I know, but I want to get my slots back, and I have the gill. I don't have that many inventory slots to play with.
Yeah, I did a lot of run around earlier, emptying my bag from all the stuff we did the other day.
Okay. Now to go somewhere more productive. Yeah, let's go straight to Mamook. Okay. Oh, right. And I probably want to be a botanist for this.
Maybe.
Hmm. Yeah, about what I thought. South that I'm going.
Well, that definitely sped things up.
Still way too far north. That. Now let's see. Looks like we'll need 12 bananas. These luminescent blue bananas are the direct predecessor of the selectively crossbred strain now grown in Golmagic Grove. Under the peel, the fruit is mild in color and flavor both. Okay, so the Zap bananas are only in the Grove. These are just light blue bananas.
Well, it does call them wild Chitikas. Oh, that's good to hear. Last I heard, they were hitting more budget cuts to NASA, which I'm not happy about.
Yeah.
But I'd rather our funds be spent on scientific progress that will help everyone in general than other things that have been funded as of late, and I'll just leave it there. So now I am after ambrosial waters.
Meanwhile, I'm feeling adventurous. Yeah. I'm in one of the cosmic exploration mech suits, so I'm getting the initial zone music.
Oh yeah, and that thing is just so... We're off to the grand adventure that is space! Space.
Yeah.
Space.
Yeah.
Space.
Yeah.
And I read the wrong way like a derp.
Warriors of Light in space.
Yes! I went to the source instead of,
Oops.
Elpis.
Elpis.
Fortunately, it doesn't cost any money, so...
Not if you're going through the ocular, no. Okay, so I am currently holding more than enough bananas and the branch bearer fruit.
Yeah, I heard about the gunpla incident. That's just horrible. And of course, the father of said
yes.
kid is just like, it was a kid, it's not that big of a deal. Yes, it was a big deal. What do you mean by visiting older expansions? You've been playing through the game. You kind of have to do them one after another. Or am I missing some context here? Or are you going back and doing like the raid series and stuff?
Yeah, kind of what I was thinking it might be.
Oh yeah. Crafting and gathering, they send you all over the place. In general, one of the things that they do is early recipes tend to rely on older mats from previous areas. This is especially prominent with cooking and alchemy.
Yes. And
But-
cooking gets especially bad because a lot of the cooking recipes will have you gather like 5 or 6 different items. And inevitably, some of those are older, lower level items. But it
Yeah,
happens on other things as well.
It's the one thing I hate about cooking is you have to almost have an entire bag open just to be able to do a recipe or two. Because it runs like 1 or 2 things from 5 different items. It's like... It is such a bag hog. Okay, I am on my way back.
Okay, I am waiting.
Yeah, all Artemis 2 is all over the place. Unfortunately, there's a large chunk of it being done in Tennessee, which meant several of the employees had to quit their jobs and leave the state, and therefore didn't get credits for all the work they did on it, because of stupid politics. Yeah, Doodles. A lot of things in the States are, nuke targets. It's just... The Cold War was a real thing we had to live through. And we might have to live through it again. Doesn't it make you just feel all warm and fuzzy?
Hell yeah, the best kind of nostalgia.
No, it's not. That was my outside sarcastic voice, please and thank you. You should know the difference by now, kitten. Let's talk about something else. I do not want to revisit the Cold War, please and thank you.
I'm sorry, I already gave my best joke of the night.
It was a good one.
It was nicely appropriate, too. That was the best part.
Meanwhile, I'm traveling around in the deadly secrets of space. This thing's so...
Indeed you are. Yeah, that was silliness for silliness.
The Mew Mew!
And I won't be able to show them off here because I'm in city.
Sorry.
Because thanks to Clink, I have like 3 or 4 new mounts.
And I got a new mount too.
Yeah. Which one did you get?
I got my armored war lion!
Oh, right. Didn't get it from Clink.
No, that's not one from Clink. But it is one I dang well earned.
Yes. I've got a long ways to go on the warrior one.
Last I checked, I was about, excuse me, hit 40 of 300.
Now, where are those? They under battle or character? Probably character. Well, at least tonight gave me another thing towards and Chloe was her Nemo. I'm still working on step 3 of that.
I
out of 7.
haven't even paid attention. Okay, coming in.
And it is 6 a.m.
Yes, it is.
Music just changed.
Hiya!
Hey.
Now I assume I'm making all the water.
I'm more than willing to help. I mean, you'll probably be a bit faster at it, but that doesn't mean that me taking some of it won't be faster than doing none of it.
Oh, hold on.
Things I'm currently hanging on to are the things outside of that recipe. Maybe hand me enough
Hold
to make
on
a few
to him for a
sets out.
minute.
We'll do those.
I'll use this. Woohoo! I got a little close for comfy.
Here. And technically FK FanFest is the 24th and 25th, so it'll be Friday and Saturday. Not Sunday? Huh.
Well, that would make sense because they're running on Japanese time. And
Right. But that's the 2 official days of it. I'm sure there will be things happening Thursday and Sunday, but all the official stuff will be Friday and Saturday. Of course, the bad news is all of the stuff we're making will need 4 each. The good news, of course, is you're making them 3 at a time. Just like last time, just in a different color.
yeah, well.
Like I said, you can offload at least a couple of them off to me.
And of course, me making them high quality will help our chances.
And I can make them high quality.
I'm up to 6.
I've got the gear. Sadly, there's no other prep work to be done. It's just making those.
9?
And unfortunately, you need like 48.
I'm working on it!
Yes, you are.
My crafting fingers are nimbling. That
Mm.
sounds horrible, doesn't it?
Eh?
Yeah, they will be broadcasting everything live for free. The only thing that won't be is the 2 concerts. One of which
Yes, I
is
got
the
the
Primals.
email for that today.
The other is Keiko's concert series. And you just know Soken's warming up in his automatones.
Yes.
Either that or he won't be there, which would be sad. Yes, Doodles,
Yeah.
it is this coming weekend.
Yep. And Keiko's concert or piano recital, I guess,
Mhm.
is Friday, and then the Primals are Saturday.
That would make sense.
Both at 7 p.m. Pacific. Like I said, I got the email today.
Ah.
Streaming them. Talk about buying tickets to the stream that I'm not understanding it. Ah, there we go. Stream pass, 2-day pass for overseas customer, 4,950 yen, tax included.
In general, the thing to watch is not the opening ceremony, but the big presentation they do right before the opening ceremony. They kind of blend together. Because generally that's when they're gonna drop the announcement of the next expansion. Typically,
Yeah.
this is what they've done in the past. That does not mean that they will do that this time. Also, if you see Yoshi P wearing a shirt, that's
Yes.
gonna be a hint for something that's coming in the next expansion.
Yeah,
Sometimes it
typically,
will be for
apparently
a
it's-
class, but he
Yeah.
also originally used a Bugs Bunny shirt to hint at Nail Vieira.
Nice.
And he loves trolling people and watching the fan debate just go.
Yeah. Yeah, I generally don't watch it. I generally don't think about it, and I try to be spoiler free.
I do watch it. They at least do it at California time, but I'll have to watch it late.
Yeah.
A lot of the other stuff I won't necessarily be into because that type of thing, for me, is best served live in person. like attending a panel at a con. There's just something really magical about it that streaming just doesn't cover. But that's a me thing, and I admit it.
Yeah, I need to decide how spoiler-averse I want to be this time. I mean, for what became Endwalker, I was very spoiler-averse because, well, lots of anticipation. On Trail, not so much, because going, oh, I don't mind hearing about, what the start of the new story is going to be. And I need to decide whether or not I want to basically unsubscribe from the Square Enix channel on Blue Sky to avoid some chance of spoilers.
Oh, they'll spoil you rotten.
Well, yeah. Well, I say some chance because there are other people who could accidentally spill the beans. So usually I miss out on most of that. So the actual official channel is about the only thing I really need to worry about.
Now, I haven't done it in a while, but one of the things I used to do during the Great Pandemic was I'd watch these live letters, and I'd have a bingo card.
Yes.
Now,
since this one's on California time, you might want to consider doing it.
Yeah, but it's not on me time.
Won't it still be in the evening?
No! It would
dear.
be at like
Yeah,
10 in the morning.
Never mind. But yeah, Faye has streamed live reaction to the live letter on a few occasions with a bingo card for, various subjects. Did they come up?
I've seen someone actually produce a bingo card, and I'm like, you didn't have any fun writing this, did you?
Oh dear.
Because this was all straightforward predictions. It's like, come on, guys, get goofy with it.
Yeah. Need more goof. Up to like 36.
Yep, I'm at the 36.
A couple more sets to do. Oh, very good.
There's never going to be a time where Blitzball's not on the bingo card. Well, the sad part is that they actually announced Blitzball back in Stormblood and then decided to pull it because they were running into a real problem with it.
Yes.
So we never got Blitzball, but people are still trying to hold them to that.
Yeah. It'd be nice to see, conceptually, yeah, it could be a lot of fun, but yeah, there's a lot of problems with how would you do it right, which is exactly what they ran into. I don't think they could find ways to do it inside the engine and make it fun. I kind of have a feeling they could probably manage one or the other.
Well, part of the problem is that they could go so many different directions with it, because the original game, if you knew what you were doing, it basically became a team management game and not an actual playable game. But then, if you want to be multiplayer, you'd want other people to play it, and then it's a team game, so it suddenly becomes PvP-like, but without actually killing each other.
Yeah. One way they could go is kind of like a souped-up Lord of Verminion.
And to be blunt, I could never gel with the Lord of Vermilion controls.
Verminion.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this would hopefully have completely different controls.
Yeah. But apparently the Mahjong, it kind of came out over here and people were like, eh. And then Asia got a hold of it, and it became like the mahjong game for the internet.
Mahjong.
So people would literally create characters with the free trial just to go into the tables and play mahjong. And now it's spread over here because you have people actually, streamers and other players, actually putting together mahjong leagues. It's because it has overtaken Triple Triad as the game to play in this game.
Ooh. That's impressive. I have to say, when the Buns did it, I did have more fun with the Chocobo racing than I expected. I kind of want to get back to it someday.
Yes, there is Chocobo racing. It's a whole mini game. And the reason why I haven't
it is.
really done a lot with it is because it's a whole mini game, and there's so many other things about this game.
Yes.
Okay, that's 48 with enough to make another crack at
Several.
a couple cracks if we need be.
Yep.
We were talking about Dragon Ball, now we're talking about mahjong.
Thank you, 8-Bit Theater.
Okay, what we need to trade here?
I will need 24 of the, what's it?
Like this?
Yeah. And you should need 6 of each of these. I think that's all we need. Because it's 4, 1, and 1.
That tells you something. Barrick sticks his head in the room. Are you talking about Drown Ball again?
Yes.
But just about every single bingo card I've ever seen for Live Letter has Blitzball in it.
Of course it does. Well, of course, you know, they did Triple Triad and FF8, and it was a really popular minigame. So they did a different one in 9, but it was the same idea because they were trying to recapture that. And of course, overall, it was just that big of a thing that it came into here. And in FF10, they introduced basically a fictional sport for you to play as a minigame, and that's Blitzball. And yeah, that was certainly popular.
Oh yeah, people would just play Blitz.
Of course, they're going to be tempted to put something like that in here, though. Yeah, and of course, everybody will want them to. That's kind of the important part. Because everyone would love to see Blitzball show up if they can make it work well.
Make it work well and be fun. That's
part
kind
of making it work well.
Yeah, a key component is, and it's one thing a lot of the AAA industry has been struggling with, is they're making all these big grand games, but never asking themselves, are they fun to play? Because they're looking at it as a product from a producer end, and not as something to be enjoyed on the consumer end.
Not as important, they aren't really asking themselves, and where is the fun to be found in this?
Yeah. Because, of course, having fun is very
Out of
subjective.
this for a moment. That too. I'm actually... Now I have...
And of course, they have the free space of look forward to it.
Nice. How about try your best?
But the other ones were kind of an interesting thing. A lot of predictions right now are leaning towards the ultimate being Kefka along with the Warring Triad.
Okay. For 5-5?
For the ultimate.
Yeah, 7-5. The ultimate is the one we're getting in 7-5.
Yeah. The other interesting prediction, which I can see them resisting it, but I can also see the logic behind it, is there's only going to be one new class.
Okay. I could go with that. There's a heck of a lot of classes. And yeah, it is definitely getting harder and harder. Especially
since a lot of people or many people are very bummed that Blue Mage is not getting an update this expansion.
Yeah.
Because they spent all the time that they would have used to update Blue Mage on trying to make Beastmaster good.
Sure.
It just took too much of their resources, and let's be honest, with a production this big, the spreadsheet for making everything come out on time is immense. And you only have so many coins you can put in that slot.
One more.
Yeah, in general, of their little mini games that they have in Gold Saucer, the only one I'm at any at all good for is the one harvest node for botany. Out on a limb.
Oh, the little station ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, yeah. I do not do well with those things.
I can do that one. I can't really do any of the others. The timing's just too tight.
Okay.
But I will note, it's out on the limb every time it's the Make It Rain campaign. That's the one everyone's crowded around. I wonder why. Here's a little trivia fact for you. Outer Limb and the mining version of it are actually holdovers from 1.0.
Okay.
That was the actual mining and botany gathering mechanic from 1.0.
Oh!
Yeah, I agree with that.
Halnuruk. You need a juicy mix that is both tasty, fresh, and energy rich. Halnuruk is eager to see how you'll crafty make it.
Our first creation as a
See how many of
team.
these I can actually.
We'll need Jatika bananas in this juice, but the rest I leave to your discretion.
Let's see how many I can do before I overrun my seals. So
I should
I
be
can
good.
probably do them all.
Yeah, I should be good.
Yeah, it'll take me up to like 3,800, but hey.
Goodness gracious! This juice is thick! And what an aroma! Thank you, you two. This should be all we need. Let's have one of our Hanu Hanu customers sample it for us.
Yeah, that's a smoothie. So this is the Jatika juice you spoke of. Full of energies, is it? And as for its taste... What a flavor! Rich and invigorating. Why, I feel as though I've just gulped down a beakful of reeds. I hope you'll make it a permanent addition to your menu. My friends will want a taste of this. Power Juice is a success. Rayleigh and Theron have a deft handiarm.
Why, thank you.
When thought made together, our juicy mixes are unstoppable.
Hear, hear. Your suggestion was invaluable for this one, Halnaruk. And for my part, it's been a delight to put my old studies to use in a tangible way.
Halnaruk doesn't understand. Cyril Jah has good thing-knowings, so why not follow Gold Dream and be a Georgian?
Because I'm not good enough. That's why. Well, it's, well, a private matter I'd rather not speak of, alright? Let's focus instead on our next juice. I've got some tricky in mind. A real challenge.
Halnaruk still doesn't understand, but will not press pry. Steam level increased. Hanu Hydrator.
Some of these titles they're coming up with!
Oh yes! Yes! Now, do we want to start the new one now and maybe not be able to finish, or do something else for a half an hour?
Let's go do Yakoi.
Okay. That sounds good. So I want to double check. Okay.
We'll come
The
back
next
to her
quest
next
is the
week.
95.
Yep.
So, yeah, we are making good progress.
Maybe we'll get done by the end of the expansion.
I think we will. There's a reason why I've been kind of pressing for this, though. And as I've pointed out before, we are already far further through What-chu-maky-maky than we were through the Studium when Dawn Trail came out. Because we just barely started the Studium. Overall, catching up.
Yep. Slowly but surely. Surely but slowly.
Yeah, well.
Oh, Doodles! It's funny you should mention that. I recently did an order for some, dim sum. And I ended up with, egg custard buns as a little dessert-like item on the end of it, which I was pretty happy with. No complaints there. However, one of the other ones they had is they had a dessert variety pack. Which was...
yes.
egg custard,
Okay.
red bean, I forget what the third, sesame seed, that was it. And Durham. a durian, and I'm like,
Bye.
ooh, do I dare? Do I dare? Because they actually looked really delicious, so I'm like, Now, the thing is that I've actually had durian, but the person I had it with, they actually had a durian tree in their yard in California. It was very illegal.
I was going to ask.
They loved this fruit immensely, but they liked it just before it became ripe, not while it was ripe. So it didn't have the durian smell to it. You know of who I speak. Snow on the Mountain, A Work of Kurt, Feast of Indecision. Sounds about right.
Work of Kurt will work for supplies, getting a glow on.
And it itself was not bad. But yeah, they purposely picked it before it would try and go ripe, and I don't blame them. But she really adored the stuff.
Not that I can't.
So that's been my sole experience with durian. I'm not sure if I want the full experience.
Can't imagine.
I listed under acquired taste. But then again, a lot of the people who really like durian kind of look us funny in the face when we talk about cheese. Oh, it's Maggie. I got my stomping boots on.
Mm-hmm. And was it at CalArts that you were talking about the people not being willing to try avocados of all things?
Yes, it was CalArts. LA Basin, and the student population didn't know what to make of avocados. And I'm like, this is really good. And they're like, whoa, that looks funky. I shouldn't try that. And I'm like, what are you talking about? This is the food of the gods.
Now, keep in mind, we, and me especially, grew up in the self-professed avocado capital of the world.
Yes. Fallbrook, California. And actually, for a while, it was the avocado capital of the world.
Yeah, and still is somewhat prominent. I mean, a lot of the orchards are gone, but there are still some. The Delray packing plant is still there. One of the least changed buildings in Fallbrook.
Oh boy, ride the hurricane! I got beardless Ramu mount. This is just hilarious, I'm sorry.
I have best boy. At Turgle because he is a good boy. Yes, he is.
Yes, Turgle is a very good boy. But yeah, the only one who's like, ooh, avocados. Why don't you make them to guacamole? And of course, he was
Yeah.
a proud LA Hispanic. Actually, I haven't talked to him in a while. I'm wondering how he's doing.
And of course, you know, my grandparents' place was right next to ours, and they had the long driveway going through things. I can't remember if it was on their side or our side of the property line. I think it was their side of the property line. They had a line of avocado trees. Like 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah, I remember one fellow we used to know in high school, his neighbor across the street had some avocado trees. And it became kind of a problem because a lot of the immigrant workers would come up, ask if they wanted the avocados picked. He'd pay for the picking, but then they'd take all the avocados and bail on them and then sell them.
Right.
He was really mad about that because it was a couple $100 worth of avocados.
Easily.
For just a tree. He was like, those are my avocados! So one year he didn't have a harvest. I more think something got lost in communication.
Yeah, it kind of sounds it.
Or he purposely got taken for a ride because it was purposeful loss of communication.
Yeah.
People don't change no matter who you are or where you are. You're always going to find someone who will take someone else for a ride if it'll give them an advantage.
Let's see, 1080 out of 1320, so like 260, so 2 more days.
Presents for everyone!
Woo. Ah, right.
But yeah, I miss having a lot of avocados.
Mm-hmm.
Avocados to spare. I love
Equally,
avocados. The only problem with avocados is they're fine. They're suddenly overripe and they're mush. It's like,
Yeah,
oh.
yeah.
Okay, how much do we have to
Anything
go?
else we can... About 2 days.
Yep. Hopefully we can get
And
this
that'll
done
get us
before,
to Sworn.
before 7.5 comes out, because 7.5 comes the combined quest.
No, we won't do that, because that's probably like next week. We can get to Sworn, but we won't be able to get to Bloodsworn in that time. 'Cause we're still at Honored. We'll hit 7 for Sworn.
Bugger.
Yeah.
We've been ignoring it
We're
too
getting
long.
close.
Well, I've got a gargantuan map.
Yeah?
Would you?
So do I. So do I.
Have no other map open?
Those
Shall we go a map hunting?
Scotters at this... Sure. Shall we both open ours?
Well, they're all going to
Oh,
be in
I
living
need
memory.
Though I do need to hit a bell. Because I've got leftover materials from all the crafting. That's repairs. Yeah, I don't think there's a bell on this map. More's a pity.
Aw.
Thankfully, Tuliolol isn't too far. And not much further than where the bell would be if there was one on this map. On the other hand, the jog over to the bell once we get into Tuliolol will take a moment.
We can just use the Aether Pole. Well, actually, no. We come out halfway between the two.
Yes.
Nice.
Maybe just teleport into
Living memory, yeah.
living memory.
Yeah, that will be a must.
And
Oh, that's an easy
Sprint.
find. You can't get much more easy than that. Okay, I found where mine is.
okay.
You know, that one might be closer. Jeez. Is that much from here?
Oh dear.
Okay, that's
Some
better.
room is cleared up. Okay.
Okay, off we go.
Mhm.
Now this one you might not be able to red mage it.
I think you'd be surprised.
Especially
be
as it
tougher.
get deeper into it.
Fine.
All aboard the Waffles Express!
No, we'll do this, and I'll switch once the portal appears.
That's fine.
Because I can switch before going in.
This place looks so much better with the lights on.
Yes. Okay, that looks like... No.
About right in here.
Looks like it have to be there.
Ready?
Yeah, sure. Rats.
we're gonna have hot time tonight.
And we're gonna be cooking a brownie.
The territorial arrow cats are not helping.
Sorry? Were they supposed to help? And then there was what?
Good kick, bows.
It's what they do.
I have that.
I have it too. So just read it.
Oh, that was my map.
Yeah. Okay, so where is this? It's from the looks of it. Oh, okay, I see. It's there. Now that was disappointing.
Sorry?
I want my portal. Or your portal.
I want a portal too.
Okay, now I see. Okay.
Let's do this. Really?
No.
He
He looks
apparently
familiar.
couldn't get enough of
It's 11.
Just all these furlong meows! Meows! Coming from the acrobats. Or acrocats.
Remind me. How could they do this to me?
I'm surprised I have not yet seen an acrocat minion. I could be wrong.
Yes. Okay.
Okie dokie.
Oh. and I need a moment. There.
Whee!
Ah, yes. The slot machine. Ready?
Go for it, kitten.
Hypno slot machine. Me. Buster.
Good timing.
Yes.
It's been so long since we've been in here.
Yeah, I know. A couple of times right when it came out
Oh, good catch.
not really.
It kept me from standing in an AoE.
Oh, okay, yeah. The second one I caught. I still got her.
And those AoEs are going off pretty dang fast. From when they drop their health.
Right. Yeah, you're up, you're up. I did not have a hold going off.
Especially if I'm flashbanging myself.
Oh dear. Hi, Bima.
He's got some hit points.
Yes. Not the only thing he has. Yeah, the Tank Buster.
Weenie Buster!
Fury busted.
just isn't doing anything. Other than some damage.
Yeah, he needs to be glared at.
Yes. Very glaring.
I think we did do this at one point with, like, use Red Mage and Neon Tank.
We've done it, but not at this level. We didn't do it in here.
Maybe I'm remembering it wrong.
We didn't do me as Red Mage in the one that isn't in the regular one at this level. Absolutely. But we used to be doing me as Red Mage more commonly. We were finding at the very top level stuff we were kind of wanting me to be something more deity. Which is why I've generally stuck to. Right, this is me. Okay, round 2.
And we get...
Round and round they go, where they stop nobody knows. Oh, you little... Boo, hiss.
We got one pull! Oh.
I know.
Well, you got your dungeon qualification for your
Yes.
book.
Yes.
That was sadness.
I am disappointed.
Yeah, you should be disappointed.
Let's get back someone we're civilized and drown our sorrows. Possibly with tacos. Possibly with
Tacos always are good.
Oh yeah, that's right. I meant to mention that earlier. Yeah, we went, like across the street for lunch earlier today. We were matching. New Entities Tacos t-shirts and our Paladin jackets. Perfect thing for the week before FanFest.
Yeah. I'm sorry, we only got one pull in there. That's disappointing.
I'm sorry too. I'm also sorry we only got one portal out of the 2.
Yeah, it is a 50-50 shot, so...
Yeah, but still. Those were the maps that Chloe gave us special sniff.
Maybe I will make hot chocolate after this.
Sadly, I will not. I will need to get to bed. Though,
having some tomorrow morning would probably be an excellent idea.
By the way, I'm down to dregs of tea.
I was noticing. Yeah, we need to get you over to your tea place soon. Well, I see it is air car night.
Yeah, well. Apparently tomorrow is when the Jollibee at FF14 crossover starts.
Oh, did you see?
Joe Cat's
They
Goody
sent the-
Fox?
Yes.
Yeah!
Yes. Okay, so that's what you get. So they have, some nice glasses, a couple of other things. And also I was going, okay, that logo. I have actually seen that logo around.
Yep, Jollibee!
I didn't have a name I ever attached to it.
And if you want to play hooky from work at some point, they're over at the Great Mall.
And there's the weekend, though that is a bit tough for the Great Mall. Or a lot tough.
Mm-hmm. The most we got out of this was a hairstyle we both have.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I did get a couple things of Gem Sap of Strength. Sadly, only 2. Because at the rate things are going, we're gonna need those soon.
I can just make them in high quality.
Yeah. And like I said, it's only 2 of them. Since we're using them in lots of 4, it's not entirely useful.
Yeah.
And crafting them in lots of 3. You need 1 or 2 more.
That's enough to make like a ring or something.
But it's nice and red. Obviously, it's cherry flavored.
No. Oh, I discovered something sad last night.
Uh-oh.
So they have this system where you can back up the character and you can copy interfaces from other characters.
Yes. And you did that a little bit ago.
Only if they're on the same server.
Okay, now that's sad. Really, guys? Just let it be stored in a file on my system and...
It is stored in the file on your system. But it's so bizarrely
Really?
coded, I can't tell which character I need to take it from because they're like, oh, just take it from
sure.
your read-write date. My
dear.
dates are so old, those files have been copied through 3 different hard drives. And guess what the copies are dated?
Yeah. So, going for Aunt T's?
Yeah, let's hang out by Auntie's.
We're wearing the shirts.
We could be wearing the shirts in game.
Yeah, apparently so. Need to look up where those are.
We have to
Right.
purchase them
Mine's-
via the Mog store. They are Mog store exclusives. But we have tacos.
Yes.
Tasty,
Taco.
tasty looking taco. Oh man, those do look good.
You regretting the lack of Rubios?
I am regretting the lack of Rubios and the fact that Freedom Burrito you have to drive to from where we are.
Yes.
And while there are some nice mom and pop taco places or Mexican places near us, I've not found tacos there yet that I've been happy with. But I'm kind of an unusual person because, of course, people like spice and hot things, and I'm like, no.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yes.
Stomach no likey.
And to respond to Doodle's recent thing,
Today is Tuesday in Japan. Wah, 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 wah.
Are you sure? Remember, they're 16 hours ahead.
yeah, but it's not a full 24, so yeah, it'll still be Tuesday.
Okay,
It'll just be late Tuesday.
okay. That is indeed true. It would be very late.
Wah, 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 wah.
Or very early. You never know. With that said, it is time and past time to call it a night. Thank you all very much for coming along this evening. We will be back on Wednesday for probably Token Grime and Moogle Tomes.
Yes. Token grind.
Token Grind and Moogle Tomes. With that said, you all be safe, be well, get a good night's sleep, and we will see you here next time.
Yes, everyone, have a great night. Hope to see you here Wednesday at 9:30 Pacific.
Yes. Good night, all.